Hi team. So we have been discussing about cognitive behavior therapy. So team, what happens whenever I have this gentleman along with me, I'm not able to talk very fluently. Okay. So what is the reason? Is it because of this gentleman that I'm not able to talk fluently, or is it because my thought that when I'm having this gentleman along with me, I'm not able to talk fluently, whether the thought is responsible or the situation is responsible? What CBT says, the thought is responsible for the reactions. And not only CBT, our Buddha has said this several years ago. Zen and CBT shares many identical thinking. About that also we will discuss. Today we are going to discuss about one of the very important principle of CBT. That is, CBT is highly structured and time limited. See, when I say structured, suppose somebody is coming with a problem that I am having claustrophobia. So the client and therapist will discuss. The therapist will tell this will take 7 sessions or 8 sessions. So we will tell in the beginning itself this will take only 7 sessions. The 7 sessions, how it will be, that is structured. Each session, that is first session, second session, third session, it is highly structured. That is how to start and how to end, it is clearly defined in CBT. This kind of a definition, it is not available either in NLP or transactional analysis or in most of the therapies. CBT clearly indicates how a session should start. For example, if it is a third sitting, okay, somebody is having claustrophobia and it is a third session. So how it will progress? For example, we went to therapist along with Rima. Now the Rima is having a problem, that is she dislikes the closed spaces. Whenever she is in the closed spaces, she gets fear. So we took Rima to the psychologist. So the psychologist first psychoeducated her, and he started telling to Rima about the various aspects of CBT. And the first session he gave some thought record sheet work to Rima. Then the second day we went. When we went, first the therapist started with what they discussed on the first day and what is that they have decided and what is the output. That the therapist and the client started talking. So he asked Rima, so this is what happened on the first session, and in first session this is what we decided. So can you kindly tell me what has happened? So then Rima started telling what she did, the thought record sheet, how that she filled, how many thought record sheets she has filled. All these aspects Rima told. Then the therapist asked, okay, today we are going to try something called visual exposure therapy. So he explained her what is visual exposure therapy, and then he told this is visual exposure therapy and this is what I am going to do. Because of this, these all are the benefits will come. Then he asked Rima, shall we proceed? Then Rima told, okay, we can proceed. Then they started doing the visual exposure therapy in the therapy setting itself. After finishing it, the therapist asked, okay, now whatever I told, I want you to practice it in your house also. Whenever you are alone, visually you have to practice this. And how to practice and how many minutes it has to be practiced. After practice, what is to be done? Everything the therapist told, which Rima noted it down. And what the output, the goal they fixed was, for 3 days Rima will do the exercise every day for 2 times, and she will see what is the reaction which is happening in the body and mind when she is doing the exercise. So every time she will note down the physiological response. First time, what was the physiological response and what was the intensity. Second time, what was the physiological response and what is the intensity. third time, like that she will write. Then Rima agreed that she will do that. Then the therapist asked, okay, today this is what he gave a summary. The therapist gave a summary. This is how we started today's session, and this is what we did in today's session. And can you share your thoughts about today's session? He will ask a open-ended question. For the open-ended question, the therapist will give a feedback. What is her learning on that day? So Rima started telling how the session started and what are the things went well, what are the things she had doubt which got cleared. Still, whether she is having any doubt, all the aspects she will tell in the feedback. In the feedback, if she tells some other doubt is available, the therapist will clear and they will fix the next day meeting. So this is how the therapy session will progress in CBT. That is, CBT is highly structured, so it is absolutely structured, isn't it? Then it is time limited also. When the therapy starts itself, today we will be taking 16 minutes, and now it is 9 o'clock. We will be having session up to 10 o'clock. That will be discussed and that will be practiced. So if it is 10 session means 10 sessions starting from this day to this date. All these aspects will be decided in collaboration with the client. So CBT is highly structured and time limited. Hope it is understood, team. Thank you very much.